Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And a lot of people have been asking me, what I think about a Microsoft account and or accounts in general, because pretty much every operating system now asks you for an account for setup of different things and getting apps from the store, which is the way it is. You cannot, I saw someone say, oh, I don't need an account on my Apple device. Yeah, because you're doing nothing with your Apple device. You need one if you want to have apps from the store, and you need some accounts to do some useful things. For example, if you want to sync between your Apple devices, you got to have an account. And so, when people say, well, I don't need an account for this or that, it's a nonsense, and I don't care, because the fact is, I don't care that they're asking me for an account personally. A lot of you have been asking me if, do I agree? Yeah, of course I created a Microsoft account. I actually have a Microsoft account for a long, long time. And so, yeah, I have one, and I don't care, and I don't mind. And I actually find it really cool to have and be connected to an account, because it makes everything sync everywhere. I'm very happy that it does. I think there's a big nonsense going on of, well, I don't want to create an account, and people are spying on me. It's like, this is just crazy talk, okay? Microsoft, it's obvious that Microsoft doesn't care what you do. They just want you to use Windows. And when people go into their, they're spying on us, and like, come on, okay? Wake up. The spying is not happening because they don't care what you do. It's the same for Apple accounts or, Google accounts. Google is a little different because it does go a little further because of its ad business, and that is something that I gotta say must be fixed. Google accounts, but you don't even need an account, because the other thing that what a lot of people that rant against a Microsoft account or an account of any kind, what they don't realize is that you're being spied on the internet everywhere by every website you go to. Whether you have an account or don't have an account does not change anything, and it does not matter. Honestly, the advantages of getting a Microsoft account or any account on an operating system for sync capabilities for the store and everything far outweighs the ranting of not getting an account because I don't want one. It's just funny how people react and don't really understand, honestly, the basics of all of the functionalities. Of course, they want to lure you into their ecosystem. That's the way it is. That's always been the way it is. And, anybody thinking that, there's no tracking of any kind anywhere, don't understand the way things work. And it's just so funny that people are, just some subset of users are just going crazy just because of a little something like a Microsoft account, which I don't really care, like I said. And, count that there's a lot of people creating fake accounts out there, honestly. And they're using a fake account with fake information. So, it doesn't matter, honestly. As for Windows requiring a Microsoft account, I think it should be optional, yes. But I don't really care about the fact that they're asking for a Microsoft account to run it. A lot of you have been saying, well, you just, unplug the internet and you'll be able to do a local account. No, it doesn't work. The way that things want to be done in Windows 11, even on the Pro version, is that without internet, you won't have the ability to set up Windows. And so you need to at least have 5 minutes of internet for the setup process before you can actually use it. And that is a requirement that Microsoft seems to want. And you know what? It's fine. I got no problem with that. I think there's too much ranting for nothing about the fact that you create an account or not to get things done. The tracking done on smartphones and on iPhones, and stop thinking that on iPhones you're not being tracked. That is, once again, people being foolish and thinking that, oh yeah, well, I switched that thing off. You say, yeah, right. You're still tracked. Okay, you're not tracked by the same way and the same, direct tracking method that most websites and most apps use, but you're still tracked. It's foolish to think you're not. And you're tracked everywhere, including on Linux. People thinking Linux, there's no account on Linux. Linux is an operating system. Everything's tracking you everywhere, whatever operating system you're using. It's the way it is today. I think the problem is not in the accounts itself. It's not in creating an account or whatever. I think the problem has become that the tracking is too generalized, and we have no real, understanding. We can't see how it's actually working. And that's where the problem is, much more than having to create an account or not in an operating system. But personally, I don't mind, and I never really cared. If you want an account for something, well, here you go. Create an account. If you love my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.